What's up, guys? This is your boy Ryan. Going to do a reaction. I've already listened to the song. It's not going to be live, but a reaction to the song by Linkin Park. The song is called Lost. It was discovered from over 20 years ago. It was going to be on the record Meteora, but they cut it because it sounded like Numb, more and more like Numb as opposed to having a different sound. So they already did something like that. And I listened to it tonight. It's been out for like 10 days. I finally listened to it tonight. And personally, it almost made me cry just to hear a new song by Chester. We all know what happened to Chester. He had taken his life, and it was very emotional. And if you listen to the music that Chester put out, it was almost like he was crying out for help, looking for someone to help him. And to hear the music, it brought you back 20 years ago. In that era, in that time, it brought you back in your mind back then. It brought back a certain stage of nostalgia. Now, for me, I think nostalgia, this is my personal opinion, nostalgia is anything 15 or 10 years ago or more. We all, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, etc., you get that sense of nostalgia because you remember a time 10, 15, 20 years ago when you were doing a certain something, when you were seeing a certain something, and you were like, oh my God, I remember that time. I remember what I was doing then. I remember how amazing the music was. When you heard bands back in those days, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Eminem, Dre, you had Nelly, The Calling, Limp Bizkit, I probably mentioned them already, Matchbox 20, Rob Thomas, and all these wonderful groups that you listen to, Eminem in his original form before he got into rehab and had all his problems. That music is encapsulated in a little dome that you can't get back. The new music that is out today, and maybe I'm the old guy here. I'm 40 years old. Maybe I'm the old guy here. But I'm telling you, from me personally, it's like the music now cannot even begin to touch the music was then. That music and that rock and that era was the greatest of rock, rap, R&B, boy bands, etc. in history. You never had the teenage angst and the music and the way that music evolved, the way that music got better, the way the music got so amazing as you had in that particular era. And when you listen to the songs of... Sorry, I'm back. I had to do my job. And the music of that era in the late 90s, early 2000s, it spoke about that time and that era. And you heard Chester crying out for help even that early on. It's very an emotional thing to think about. The demons in his head, how lost he is, how he has to put on a fake front just to make everybody happy or just to make everybody believe that he's okay. The demons are real, and they're real in a lot of ways. I personally had demons in my life. The demons were telling me to do things to end the pain. And some people know this, some people don't. I had actually set a date to do it. But the thing about demons is you have to keep fighting them every day. And make sure you do fight them every day. If you need help, please reach out to somebody. Text the suicide prevention hotline number. Do something instead of listening to the demons. It's very important. But to be and go back to the song and the era and the time, it just registers that there was something in that voice and in that era and in that time that just strikes that young, happy, enjoyable, excitable, wonderful time of life that you remember from back then. Music transforms you. Music moves you past where you are to where you were, and you get to enjoy that time all over again when you listen to music. So personally, I think you should listen to the song Lost over and over again. Listen to the lyrics. Feel the music, feel the Miura feel of that song. And remember, it's okay to go back and listen to music and feel emotion about it like I did tonight. I felt the emotion of hearing a new song that Chester had put together, the whole band had put together, and it felt amazing. And I listened to it over and over and over again. It made me so happy to hear it all over again, and it brought chills to me hearing it again. It was amazing. So I love that song. I love the fact that it brought me back to a time in my life when things were really great. And I love everything about this song. I love everything about that era. And if you're watching this video, I love you all too. So if you need to reach out or you would like to reach out or whatever, I'm here. And hopefully you have a great day. Since this is probably going to be going on YouTube too, like, subscribe, and follow, and maybe I can do some more videos in the future. So I hope y'all are having a great day. See ya.